I think there are a couple of things you have to keep in mind before you even start having this conversation. One is that there is a tremendous amount of hype in this. This is right now something, it's in very, very early days. It's kind of all unrealized potential. It's all pie in the sky. It's all, I mean, it's almost like there's that great Portlandia sketch where you have the two people in this crazy store and it's like, throw a bird on it, throw a bird on it. You're almost at a point, you're at an early point where everything is, throw a blockchain on it, throw a blockchain on it. We don't know yet where this technology is going to do the best good and where it may not work. We're still trying to figure that stuff all out. I think you have to keep that in mind. These are very early days. This is very much a software that is being built and optimized.
So when we hear about companies that are investing in blockchain, and then investors out there who are watching us right now say to themselves, I want to be invested in blockchain, where do you go? Which has the greatest likelihood of working? What doesn't?
Right. Well, oh my God, if I could answer that question, I'd be a billionaire, right? Right now, you're at a situation where, yes, this is being tested out in a lot of places. Basically every industry now is experimenting with this on some level. And I know that because reporters from every beat at the Journal started coming to me and saying, wow, I'm hearing about this. I need to know a little more, but can you help me about it? So you're starting to see this be tested and used. I mean, look, where does it have the most potential? I mean, obviously in banking, I think it has a lot of potential. The banks have to figure out a lot of the logistics of how do you implement a system that is all about transparency without giving up too much transparency.
But I think of this as being like the next version of the cloud. When we always talk about the cloud, and how important it was, and it wasn't until a long time that we saw Amazon Web Services was going to be one of the big winners there.
Yeah, and I think, look, you have to keep in mind, this is a software program. When we talk about blockchain technology, what we are talking about is a software program. Can that software program help companies? Can it help businesses? Can it help entrepreneurs?
But the thing that I've been trying to grapple with is then who, I can see the loser, by the way. The loser invariably is the middleman. Anybody, and that's why I said banks could be the winners to some degree because they would take out a lot of the middlemen and some of the charges.
And a lot of their own back office operations.
By the way, there's an argument to be made that the banks come out of this too, because if you could have, you know, an Amazon or somebody and not have to actually transact, that changes things. But at the software level, is there a winner in this? Is there somebody in the middle? I mean, there are people offering services like IBM, Accenture, and lots of folks who can charge by the hour or by the project.
I mean, what I would like to think is that the big winner in this will be the consumer, will be the individual, will be the citizen. I mean, the idea is, you're right, the idea of this program is that the process of validating a transaction, the process of sort of coming up with an objective version of the truth will be handled by this program, by this software. So everybody who's using the product on whatever level, whether it's within an industry, whether it's a general purpose, blockchain-based system, the people who will benefit the most are the users of it, not necessarily the companies.
Right.
Some companies will benefit from it. I mean,
how sure are we that the security is perfected? Meaning, there seems to be this sort of remarkable trust that blockchain has sort of realized this utopia of security.
Right, and I think it's really important. You said a couple of words that are actually very important there, trust and utopia. This is not a utopian product. A lot of people will try to hype it up again, get the hype. This is not a utopian product. This is hopefully a better product. It takes a lot of the trust that we now sort of put into third parties, we put into banks, we put into accountants. It takes that and it puts it in a program that hopefully, if it works, will validate everything so that sort of trust that we put into third parties, into middlemen, is handled by the program. And we don't have to worry about that so much.
Final question. How much skepticism should we have when a company either changes their name? I'm thinking of Riot Blockchain being one that now has 2 lawsuits as a function of CNBC doing this investigation. This is back to the 90s with people adding .com to their name.
Right. You should have a ton. I mean, look, there are a lot. Anytime you have an investing mania, anytime you have a lot of money being made, you are going to have carpetbaggers. You're going to have people that come on that just want to kind of make the quick buck. No offense, sorry, Riot Blockchain, but I think Riot Blockchain was a great example of that. They just changed their name to get it in the name. So you have to have a lot of skepticism. You are looking for people who are really trying to build products on top of this. That's what you're looking for.
Paul, the book is called The Truth Machine. Congratulations.
Yep. Thanks a lot.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.